Hey guys, today I'm sharing with you an automation that will completely change your approach to content creation with n8n. By leveraging a multi-agent system, this automation will transform simple campaign goals into a fully researched, strategically written article, blog post, or newsletter. It's up to you if really. Uh, and all of these is engineered to dominate search results across all modern platforms. In this video, we will pipe code a form using Lovable. So all of this form input will pass through our n8n workflow that will do a deep dive research, verification, and analysis to create this beautifully well made article with functional table of content and also the image on top. For your information, all the images in the article, they have meta description and also they have alt text. Yeah, we have the title, table of content. Let's go straight to the first one. And there you have it. This beautifully well made EEAT authoritative researched article with internal, external links, and also with backlinks. And also all the links are from verified trusted sources like government websites. And this is absolutely amazing. It's still in its baby steps. Of course, a human review is always required to read everything to prepare maybe it's too much text or anything else. But just for your information, look at this. This is for AI. So as you know right now in Google, in Perplexity or whatever, I mean, there's always like AI overview, right? AI search. So this will make sure that even our article will be shown there. So that's a big, big plus. Also, I opened here the links from the previous sources. So just for information, yeah, it's from government websites, which is perfect to create an article. So to have that EAT check mark in Google, and also for us to be recommended in different platforms. So yep, all this automation does that. I hope you're ready to buckle up. I'll make myself a little bit bigger here. So guys, we're gonna start now with a demo of how everything works, and afterwards we will go with a setup of how to set specific nodes up, how to fill in your credentials, and so on. Yeah. So I hope you're ready to dive in. I'm gonna make myself again smaller. Okay, perfect. So let's start. So when we're gonna import this workflow, you will have here also a quick setup guide. Yeah. So it will show you step by step exactly what you need to do to create the lovable form and also how to connect it to the webhook. So all the data will pass, so all the workflow will move on. Guys, a very big plus here about this workflow is the data. I mean, I will just share with you just one note fast so you can see. Look at this data. We did a fully deep dive keyword research for top keywords that are recommended and which are the ones that we can scale. So all of this data is withdrawn with this automation. If you want to, from this also output, you can make something like this with Google Sheets. You can put all your keyword research if you want, also competitor data and so on. So this is a very good step if you like to have a lot of data and also to have a few samples of stuff. I mean, the research that this guy is doing, this guy right here, is amazing. It's fantastic. It's wow. Anyway, sorry for that. Let's continue where we started. And let's start setting up this automation. And I'm going to explain you how everything works in the meantime. So here we go. Step one, set up prompt. Go to Lovable. This is my referral link, guys. So, to get some bread from that. Anyway, so go to Lovable. Yeah. You have here, okay, you need to input your chat. Then you have this link right here, Drive Google. Yeah. When you open this link, you're going to have the system prompt. What you need to do is just copy all. Yep. So we're going to just, oops, also, as you're going to see here, your webhook, guys. We're going to return back to it. But for now, just copy it all. Yep. Got this. Copy. Go to Lovable. Paste it. Done. So what it will do now, it will create for you exact same form. Yeah. I'll open here an example so you will see basically how it is. So this is what it created before with the same exact prompt. Yeah. Next, what you will do, you will go to your input and research section. You will press on the webhook. Also, just in case, here are also a few tips and tricks how to do it. If you maybe didn't watch this video or something, you press on the webhook. You go to production URL. You copy this production URL. You go inside back. You put it here. So post data to this webhook. Just paste the production URL webhook. Yeah. And now it's done. So now all the data will be sent to this exact webhook. Also make sure that you set it to active. If you didn't configure any nodes, you will not be able. So first you need to set up your nodes. In my case, everything is set up, so I can set it to active. So now if we submit a form from the input, yeah, it will go to this workflow. Let's test it out. I already have a pre-filled one here as I pinned, but I'm just going to show you exactly how everything goes in, yeah? So we will save ourselves some time so we can concentrate on more important things. I'm going to just put test on everywhere so you'll understand exactly how we're going to have a blog post article. Here, going to put also you can put seed keywords. Just for information, if you put less than 1,500 words, it will not create well, guys. So what I recommend, always use 1,500 plus. Otherwise, I'm still working on updating it, but if you know maybe a fix for that also, please do so. So as I showed you right there, I already sent and I connected the webhook in Lovable. Yeah, I just select this for testing purposes, so you will see just how everything is your website, your brand name, and so on, right? Because of course that's important, other voices and everything else. I mean, this is how you vibe code an app in Lovable, and boom, your SEVO plan is being generated. Yeah. Now as you go back to n8n, if you're gonna press on executions, you will see here 9 p.m., which is current time right now. It's 9 p.m. And we received this data right here, yeah? If we're gonna copy this data, we have all these test, blah, 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 and so on, yeah? So all of this comes from Lovable as soon as you connected the webhook. So returning back, because I don't want to run all the process from the beginning, because it takes, guys, it takes like around 20 to 30 minutes to create the whole article, just for information, to have all this data, so it's like around 20, 30 minutes. It takes a lot. Maybe in future the LLMs will be better, so let's hope on that also. But for now, it's like that. If you found, or maybe I'm still optimizing, but if you found better ways how to make everything better, please do so. Okay, so moving back, let's say we connected this lovable form, yeah, to the webhook. We connected the form to Rankenstein. We sent our, let's say, form data, which is article data, topic insights, and everything else, and it was received by the workflow. It was basically an active, yeah? I'm just activating it for the test. So as soon as we received all the data, what we need to do is we just need to take it, yeah, and connect to the API credentials. And that's done. Easy as that, right? And now all the webhook data, when it comes to your workflow, it will work, I mean, in the background, yeah, just for information. So as you can see right here, there are many tools, right? I mean, look here, link up, perplexity, search news, area overview, and so on. So to simplify the process, I put all your API credentials, you can put it right here. So when you will receive it, for example, you receive it here. So here you will have all the API credentials that you require to put. So you have Tavili API, you have LinkUp API key, you have Perplexity API key, Gemini API key, and Google Keyword Insights, which is from Rapid API key. So you need to enter on each and every platform, which is basically mentioned here. Tools documentation, as an example, hey, you need to have the API key for Tavili. You just go here, Tavili, you open, you can press get the API key, you just register, and that will do it. Just copy the API key, and then you insert it here. Do the same to each and every one of them. As I mentioned before, here there are a total of 5. We have Tavili, LinkUp, Perplexity, Gemini API key for image generation, and also Google Keyword Insights. For Gemini API key, please make sure that you put the billing option on. Or if you change it to open router, if you have all the skills, please be very careful also, because for image gen it requires to have the billing on. It doesn't charge you much, but it does require to have the billing, yeah? So moving forward, okay, we already put all the API credentials that we took from Tavili, from Perplexity, from LinkUp, and from Google Keywords Insights from Rapid API. We already inserted it here, so now we can start our automation, guys. It's that simple. Also, make sure that you have your LLM, which is your language model, put on properly, yeah? So as we move forward, hey, we have all the API credentials. We can press on execute step. I'm gonna go node by node so understand exactly how everything works, yeah? So as soon as you put all your API credentials, it means all of these are covered. You don't need to touch these. Don't touch these. Only if you're a pro, guys, please touch it. But if you're not, then be very careful when you make changes, because one small change here can it can make a lot of things. Anyway, moving forward, we have here the API credentials which was filled in for our image and for our scraping. Then we have our set data node. So if we're going to press play on these, it means all the data that we need from this webhook, we're going to come to this set data. So if you're going to press right in, you can see here that, hey, we have campaign goal, main content topic, seed keyword, and so on, yeah? So this is based on the form that we filled in Lovable, yeah? So all of this data that we need was sent. So make sure that, hey, everything is green here. If it's not, then check exactly where it needs to be, yeah? Mm, okay. Next, we have our first agent. So this agent right here, he's a super mega beast data collector, guys. So he's doing keyword research with Google Keyword Insights from Rapid API. He's doing Tavili search, Perplexity search, link up, Google AI overview, Google search, search news, YouTube search, and Bing search. It's called search everywhere optimization. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you're going to look to the first agent right here, which is comprehensive data collector and extractor. So inside here we have the input, yeah, which is client data and so on. And here we have also his system prompt. You are a highly autonomous, diligent, meticulous, and intelligent data collection agent. Yeah, so he collects all the data and he structures it in a specific format that we require so we can give it to our other agents. Yeah, if you're gonna look here on his output, it's a lot of data. I mean, like for example, hey guys, look here, just some random information. Yeah, okay, let's go for keyword because it's not properly structured. It's quite hard to comprehend everything when go person schema. Still, it's not structured. So we need to structure, we need to filter, we need to prepare this data. Yeah. But here you can see it's mostly okay, text, which is keyword, AI for business, yeah, and so on. So it has the keyword from Google Keyword and Insights. Then moving forward, we have also data from different posts. So it's a lot. It's like maybe, I don't know, like around 60 pages of data. So this data that this guy took from all of these tools, it will be sent to our data structure AI. So what this guy will do, he will structure the data accordingly. So he will arrange all the data, he will prepare it for the next agents to have. So if we're going to press here on structure data, yeah. So on structured data, if you're going to press right here, you can see here that all the data was structured. So we have the campaign goal, main content, content format. I mean, basically this is our form submission. And now we're going to have initial keyword research for each and every field, and also data prepared for each and every agent. So looking here, okay, initial keyword research. We have this. Okay, perfect. Then go for topic insights agents. Okay, hey man, we have key pain points, key solutions or benefits, prominent questions, relevant sources, research angle. We have synthesis summary. Also, we have key entities mentioned, right? So, wow, guys, this is a lot of data that we have here, and it's only for one. Now, imagine I'm going for other one. We have competitors. We have for keyword strategies that we're going to be afterwards in our automation. So yeah, all of this data done by this guy was structured in a way for a specific output format. So it will be structured in this specific way as I showed you before. It's amazing. It's a deep dive research machine. So then I'm going to prepare the research and we will go to our SEVO keyword content strategist. So what this guy here does is, so it's a SEVO, right? It's a search everywhere optimization. So here you're an Apex SEVO keyword, trend, and content strategy synthesizer. So your primary mission is to analyze the precompiled structure and synthesize the research data set. So what he will do exactly, from all of these data, also he'll recommend around 10 super mega important keywords, yeah? So moving forward, always share exactly his output because I'm always structuring the output from the agents so it will be properly understood by the next agents. And here we go. We have a total of 9 items. So all of them have something like this. Scale, okay, keyword to research, scale AI business 2025, and original keyword category, which is core topic keywords. So we have a few different categories right there. So this information from this guy, from get core keywords, which was the filtered information from this guy, we will pass it through a loop. So as you can see right here, yeah, we will pass it through a loop. So in total, we have here 9 items, as you can see right here. So 9 different keywords that will pass through a loop. It's going to go to our keyword research analysis agent. It has link up search, the Vili search, perplexity, and the Vili extract also for the URL. So based on these keywords, it will get a lot of data. Yeah, super a lot of data. We're going to just press here in the meantime. So we will process everything. And also going to drink some water. So the main point of this keyword research analysis that we are doing a deeper dive analysis on those keywords and also on competitors. We get some really good and valuable data, which I'll show you in a bit. It's absolutely amazing. Hey guys, and also additionally, I did not put here any sheets because hey, if you want to put and structure the data that as you want, like for example, if you want to structure it in this way, in a way, hey, you want to have all the keywords and so on, it's quite simple. You can just connect Google Sheets and then input all the data that you require. For that, you do require to have some knowledge about n8n, so please be careful when you do specific or certain changes in the workflow because yeah, the most important thing is that for it to work, right? I do have another workflow here that I made. I'm gonna share it with you also in the file. Uh, it will basically, this automation right here is the same exactly that one that is doing all this stuff. So quite simple and basic. Okay, moving forward, we have, so imagine this guy right here, which is keyword research analysis agent. If I'm gonna press on his prompt right here, so hey, you're a chief SEO research strategist. So he will do a deep dive research for our keywords and then he will gather all that information into this aggregated node. So we have, hey, keyword research summary. So here is the keyword that will afterwards, all this data we will feed to our topic insights and core angle synthesizer. And this guy will develop for us a plan of action. Hey, what are the weaknesses? What is the structure? How we should make this blog post better? So it will give us some really good insights on how our output should be, hey, some tips for the other guys and so on. So this is fantastic. It's a good like filter for any bad content creation, you know. So we need to have a structured plan before we create the outline also. So moving forward, we have our competitor identification agent. So if we're going to press right here, so here inside we have the original campaign input, we have as well research synthesis, topic insights, and also of course the system prompt for this guy also. Uh, what the competitor identification agent will do. So as you can see right here, we have the string. So again, he has the access to link up, to Tavili, to Perplexity, and again, Tavili extract. So based on his input, which is the data gathered by this guy, and also some data from here. So he will do research, not over research, but research. So we're going to identify the competitors, check their flaws, and how we can make the post that we are creating better than them. So how cool is that, right? Moving forward, by the way, just for information, these nodes right here, they're just JSON format because as you can see here, the output, it's always, I don't know why, but it always contains these JSON format in a way. So on this, I'm just filtering those symbols, right, which is JSON. So yeah, moving forward, we have the authoritative resource link finder. So again, as you can see here, he has the tools here attached. So as we go right here, I'm gonna press here. Oh, unpin, get all keyword research needs. Ah, okay. So it shows this because we pinned all the data, yeah? If you set the workflow, for example, okay, if I put even first, you can see that all the information is here, but it will show us object as object. But we need to unpin it for it to work. So in case, hey, I pinned it here, the data, so I can show you faster the automation, how everything works. But if it's unpinned, it will work, so don't worry about that. If you encounter doing, well, some problems with automation, just ask yourself, ask ChatGPT, ask Gemini, try to fix it. And if not, you can send me an email. I'll do my best to help you. Moving forward. So, guys, once again, we had an input research team that made for us a very good deep dive research. Then we have the analysis and verification team, right? So here we have overall data collection, data structure, top keywords for us to work on, then keyword research, then topic insights, then competitor identification, and also authoritative resource link finder that will get information from only governmental and trusted sources online. Yeah, that will be us in the future. So EAT for the win. So moving forward to content creation. So I'll just press again here, right, to test the workflow. So what this content creation does, guys, I'm gonna have just here an arrange elements node. Yep. Uh, this node will basically get all the data that we had so far, and it will arrange it in a specific way for this master content outline architect. So let me just show you here what exactly we need. I pressed on play right now, so let's wait again for the workflow. So that's the big plus of pin data and long workflows. If you don't pin it, imagine again waiting for this run and again waiting for this run. It's crazy. I mean, it's a lot of time and also it's a lot of credits. So hey guys, Make sure you pin your data before setting up the workflow, arrange it properly. Hey, it executed successfully, pin, move to next. Executed successfully, pin, move to next. Otherwise, you're going to rerun the whole workflow again and wait for 10, 15, 20 minutes without pinning it. I mean, hey, you will lose a lot. You will really lose a lot. That goes for time, for money also, and so on. So all the arranged data are going to pass through this arrange elements code. So as we're going to press right here. Let me enter. Oh, I'm going to press on schema so you can properly understand what I'm talking about. Look at this. So main content topic, how to scale your AI business, right? And then we have campaign brief, content strategy, yeah, critical themes to cover, top user pain points to solve, most sought after solutions to details, key AT opportunities. We have master content keywords, core topic keywords, long tail specific queries, user pain point keywords, solution and benefit keywords, question keywords for AI overviews, audience targeting keywords, and guys, then we have competitive landscape keywords. Look at this data. I mean, hey, all this data, if you want, if you have the skills to do so, you can make just the sheets, right? Something like this, and you can put it all here. But for me, it was just too much of a hassle, and I just wanted to provide you here. Like, hey, if you want, you can just do that. Look at this beautiful data. It's absolutely amazingly done because you have authoritative sources, you have this and that. I mean, I hope you can understand exactly what I'm trying to show you here and sell you here. But yes, this is absolutely astonishing, guys. Moving forward, I'm just gonna press till the end. So we're going to go past through it. So again, we structured all the data, right? From these guys right here, we structured all the data. I don't know why it ran 2 times. It was just because the data was pinned. But hey, we prepared all that data, all that keyword research and everything, so we can feed it to our outline creator. So what the outline creator will do, I'm going to just press him. Let's let him load for a bit, and I'll drink some water. Okay, so as you can see here in his system prompt, hey, you are a master content outline architect and a SEVO strategist. So what this guy will do, he will just create for us the outline for our article, the heart, the bones of our articles and the way how it's supposed to be structured. So this is what this guy does. Yeah. So moving again forward, we have prepared data and package data. Again, what is that? So we have package data, prepared data, sorry. So here we have all the data we gathered so far. Yeah. And then we're going to pass this data to package data code that will again structure this data accordingly to our master chief content writer, because master chief content writer likes the data to be structured and arranged, not chaotic in JSON barrels or whatever. So if we press right here on the output, let it load, you can see here, hey, the structured data that we will feed our article creator, right? We have article outline, yeah, we have a strategic context, and if you go to the strategic context, as an example, you see here key master keywords, top solution keywords, and so on. So all the data required, not too much, but not too little. All the required data to be fed to our master chief content writer, so he will create our article. Also here is his system prompt. You are a master chief content writer and a CVO and EAT virtuoso. Yeah, so he will create our articles for us. Then again, just for your information, these two guys, they will have Google Sheets attached. And if you ask yourself why these Google Sheets are there, because these Google Sheets right here, you can see here content structures and checks. Because of course LLMs still they are smart, they're good, but sometimes if it's a lot of data, it's hard for them to concentrate on things. So in these Google Sheets, so you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So these have, for example, hey, if the article content type is a video of 1000, it's supposed to have a segment of B-roll notes, a comprehensive. So this is basically his um, how the articles and everything should be structured in case if it's 1000 words, 1500, 2000. Also, we have writing styles and guidelines. We have EEAT checklists. So when they are, before they're writing the article, they are looking through this document and like, okay, this is a checklist. So this is for them is the checklist that needs to be done before writing the article. So they will make sure that everything is done accordingly. So yep, once again, these two agents have these Google Sheets attached. So they will have guidance and support when they are creating the article. Moving forward, we have the image generation, image creation team. It's not so much different than previous Rankenstein. The only thing different here is not anymore ChatGPT, but I put Gemini Imagine 3.0 because it's super fast. It creates quite nice images. And yep, so far it's okay for now for the time being. And guys, for the ones that are self-hosting the WordPress, yeah, I prepared for you here. Uh, you can see like, hey, if you're self-hosting, you don't need to have Cloudflare. You can upload it straight away to your self-hosted page. So you can delete this tree and just put these two, yeah? And then of course, check on YouTube, check on REST API, how everything works. Because logging in when you're uh, hosting a WordPress and when hosting a WordPress, it's OAuth 2, right? But when, let's say, you want to it's self-hosted WordPress. Sorry, I just went somewhere far away. So if you're self-hosted on WordPress, in this case scenario, you will need REST API, which is also these two guys. Yeah. So you will need to delete 1, 2, and 3, and put these two, and then arrange the data inside accordingly. Test and try till you make it happen. So yeah, this image creation section. Don't look at the cat. So this image creation section, what it does, we have an imaginator that will create basically images. Mm, System prompts for the images to be exact. So it will be generated in this loop. So again, you pass the code and it will be generated. Like in this case, it's 5 pictures, 4 pictures, sorry. 4 pictures will be generated here. And, oh, so for example here, Imaginator generates the system prompt for the images. Here we have the input image URL in blog post. So the generated images, they will be uploaded already on WordPress, and we're going to have the URLs for these. And then we will put them inside the article as you've seen before, right here. Yeah. Then we have a table of content. So this AI right here will create the table of content for us. Uh, Basically how it was here. Yeah. So the table of content, and he'll create it for us. He's specialized just on that. Yeah. So of course we want to have table of content to be properly done also with the redirect links and for them to connect with each specific section. So we have table content for SEO and also for, for people, easy peasy. Then we have format and finish HTML. So what this guy does, it puts inside the table of content. It also checks that, hey, everything is arranged, everything is properly structured, because as you can see right here, I mean, hey, we have bullet points, yeah. We have a few other markdowns here and there. We're gonna have notes even, depending on the article itself. So this guy makes sure that, hey, the HTML format is formatted properly and accordingly for WordPress. Then we have a, again, clean HTML node that will just arrange properly the data right here. And then we have post on WordPress. If really in general in the future I'm thinking to remove this node, in general I'm thinking to make maybe just an HTML file or a document and you can have it from there because I mean there's many shops, right? Or many website creators. There's Lovable, there is WordPress, there is Shopify, there's big studios, there's so many of them. So, and also it's quite difficult to connect these APIs without a developer. So in case if you don't know how to do it, what I recommend you just check with the developer first to make your things easier. Yeah. So moving forward to post on WordPress, so what it does, it just takes to get the title and content. We create the slug, the article metadata, we have the cover image, we have the image alt text, then we're going to have the WordPress data right here. We're going to generate the cover image right here. Then we have some file formatting right here. We're going to upload it to WordPress. Then we're going to update the metadata for this, and also we will create our WordPress draft. Additionally, what we're going to have right here, we're going to have an email notification, first draft and doc HTML. So what it will do, it will send us an email that will contain this article as an example, the one that we generated. Then, let me just show you. I think it's a lot more easier. So it will send us this email. So this node right here, I mean these nodes section, email notification first draft document HTML, it will send us this beautiful email with the WordPress draft as an example with the document. And also we have an HTML file. So let's try to open them up and let's see how it is. So first, this is the HTML file as text. If we will download this file, you can see here straight away that This is our article with a table of content that also works. Yep, works. Everything works. So we have the exact same article, but as HTML. It's that simple. It was created also with working redirect links and so on. This is another article. Yeah, this one I did not post. Let me post it now afterwards and you'll see how it is. We have also internal links and so on, which is absolutely amazing. Then okay, this was our HTML file. Then we have a document file that will also be created, because it was included in our email. So we have also a document. How cool is that? It's not properly arranged yet. I mean, hey, you can just remove the images in the document. It will be a very good research paper if really. So you can scale this automation even for a deeper research. This is absolutely amazing. And then, yeah, the WordPress draft, as I'm going to show right here. Hey, here is the WordPress draft. You can just, okay, looks good. Of course, it needs to have human review, right? I did not review it, but I need to check for maybe any misspelling information or so on. But so far, the article is nice, guys. I mean, hey, how to scale your AI business in 2025? A no nonsense playbook, right? So you have text, you have everything, you have AI overview, you have SEO, you have SEVO, you have authoritative sources, you have EEAT. I mean, hey, there's no flags so far. I mean, Google doesn't care if it's human and AI written. The most important thing is for it to have a context, to have a meaning, right? To be informative, not to be just water and whatever there is. Okay, let me publish that so you will be able to see. I'll also put it in the link down in the description. But moving forward, guys, so far that's it. This whole automation will create for you, as I mentioned before, um, the articles, anything. I mean, research papers, it can do that also. The most important thing is to know how to scale this automation, because if you're just a beginner, I don't recommend you to try this automation because it is quite hard. Errors will happen, can happen if you set it up correctly. Like for example, hey, as I show to you right here. I mean, hey, that'll be a piece of cake, and it'll just always run. So far, based on my executions, look, only succeeded. Yeah. I mean, so far, no errors from all of these tries. Before I had errors, but then I fixed, and I fixed, and I fixed, and I fixed, and I fixed till it became so now it's 1 out of 10 for me, 1 out of 15, 1 out of 15. Yeah, it's working properly, without any errors, which is a good point. Yeah. So moving forward, I would say mm, what we learned so far, yeah, is hey, you need to construct a lovable form. I mean, this is a summary, guys, just for information. Step one, create the lovable, connect the webhook, put your API credentials, make sure that your LLMs are connected to Google Sheets. We have some notes here also for reference. In case you're self-hosting WordPress, look through these. Also check REST API documentation or check with the developer. Make sure if you're hosting on WordPress, you use Cloudflare, so you will upload the images there. Also need to connect your document creation. If you want to have the HTML file or the document, you can just check here. There's a YouTube video of a guy explaining how to connect that. Here, make sure you put your own email if you want to receive an email, yeah. And I would say that's it, guys. Yeah. So far, this is a short demonstration of this automation. You will find all the required details down in the description down below. I hope you really liked it. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here so far. Of course, I know that, hey, the tutorial and everything, it can take up to an hour, 2 hours. I mean, maybe in future, if we're going to have enough time, maybe we're going to make some more bigger or detailed ones and so on. But so far, I hope you got it like, hey, how this whole workflow works. Really, it works. It creates these articles, really amazing articles. It has a lot of data research, as I showed you before. You can structure it however you want. Hey, maybe you want to have something different. You want to customize it just for deep research. Maybe you want to use it only for keywords. You can do that with this if you know how to exactly like make it work. So you need to know exactly how n8n works, how to set up the nodes, how to update them, how to fill them, how to fix errors. So there is still work to be done if you want to make this automation customizable. So either you reach the professionals or you do it yourself step by step. It's all up to you. Of course, I recommend doing it by yourself because you can learn a lot because this is amazing. I mean, everyone now like can do it, right? All the information is there. So hey, the overall thing in this automation was vibe coding. You can vibe code now apps in Lovable. You can connect them easily through webhook, and you can have an automation done in just, I don't know, a couple of days, hours, minutes. So that's absolutely fantastic. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a great day ahead. All the links and all the information is down in the description. Just have a look. If you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment. I will try to answer also. You can send me emails or anything. I have all the information about my profile. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and have a great day ahead and evening. And take care. All the best.